What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles Future Connected. Last time we began our new journey here in Future Connected and made our way here to this camp before we were told we shouldn't go to Alcamoth before ultimately turning around and going to Alcamoth. Now, after that cutscene, we actually did get two notifications, I guess you could call them. They're not going to be on this menu, they're going to be in the tutorials menu. Interacting with people, I believe. Yeah, visiting the shops. So shops can help us on this journey. In this chapter of your adventure, you will not find armor among the spoils for defeating monsters, but you may find weapons that differ from what the shops have on offer. That was what I was going to bring up near the end of the last episode before we got into all that cutscene mess. And there's no lack of people having problems. Of course, there are more quests that will obtain money and equipments and new color variants and things like that, but nothing too crazy. Of course, also casual mode is back, and I don't really know what to tell you about that, but an expert mode, I guess. It's there, and I don't need to change the time. But yes, in this adventure, I do want to visit the shop very quickly because it is over here. It says weapons and armor. However, they only sell weapons. Wait. No, I'm sorry. This is the only place to receive armor in this adventure. Of course, we only have about 30,000 gold, so I may wait off for now. I'm feeling a little brave, and plus if we wait for just a bit longer, if you think you can hold out until we ultimately reach that Grandel place we were talking about in the last episode, or they were talking about in the last episode, you can actually buy the best equipment in the game for all the characters. So I'm probably just going to wait until we get there and just kind of hold out for now. But these shops are the only places that you can actually receive armor. Now, weapons, we can get some for different characters, like this one for Melia is a little bit better. Same thing with Kino and Nene. Of course, Shulk will never get a new weapon for pretty much the entire adventure. What he has is what he has, just like in our last adventure. So in fact, I think I will actually go ahead and purchase a staff for Melia, and that's pretty much all of our money gone already. Yeah, so you'll only ever find weapons with folks, and I know they said there was some quests nearby that we can pick up, and normally we would do that now. First things first, though, I do want to change around equipment. Instead of the World Ender, a staff that presages the end of the old age and heralds a new one. This one, which looks much like one we already have, it's an official staff. We'll use it for now. We don't have any gems yet, but we're about to probably get some, I can imagine. We have Carnella here, who has a quest for us. This is the only quest that I'll be taking care of for now. I'll be saving the other ones for a bit later. Hello there. How would you feel about assisting me in my research? Come now, don't make those faces. It's an easy task, I swear. I shall take the grimace as a happily, ma'am, shall I? See, I've developed this tool for exploiting ether deposits, a common ether pick, if you will, and I'd like you to test it out. You're still looking uncertain, struck dumb by my apparent genius? Oh, of course. You're used to being able to mine ether deposits on Bonus with the run-of-the-mill tools, aren't you? Well, that wouldn't work here on the Bonus shoulder. The deposits are too dense, so you need a specialized implement, i.e. this. Previous iterations of the ether pick were pretty heavy machinery, though, requiring training and a license to operate. So to cut through the rigmarole, I looked into developing one that even lay people like you could use right from the off. If you prove me right, I'll even let you keep it once you're done. How about it? Alright, so we need to excavate an ether deposit using the common ether pick. So this is ether exploitation. I'll even give you recommended levels for these too, which is pretty nice. Of course, we're right on level for that, so let's take the common ether pick. Just messily on up to the ether deposit. Have the ether pick and use it to give the ether deposit a good whack. Do let me know how you get on. And of course, Melia has the same quest comments as last time, so let's smack this thing. If I recall Carnell's words, I should locate an ether deposit, then give it a, quote, good whack. Sometime like the present, I suppose. I look forward to this experience. And we do so. Well, that didn't sound too good. And the ether pick broke. Sweet. What just happened? Carnell? Yeah, so, doesn't seem like it worked too well. It broke immediately, so let's talk to her. Thanks for that. I have to say, I didn't expect it to break so easily, though. Right, give it here for a minute. I see. So the problem is durability. Alright. Due to the higher ether density on the Bionis shoulder, it seems it crystallizes into a form that's perfect for gems. Just reinforcing the pick isn't likely to improve the yield in practice. Thank you all. This has been a valuable learning opportunity. I feel like I can now take my research to the next level. I did want you to have a common ether pick as thanks, but now that it's broken, it won't really do, will it? Well, that's too bad. I'll just have to give you an old retail model instead. Like I said, it's got kinks, so it requires a trained hand, but it's better than nothing, right? You should be able to use it to harvest decently high purity gems from all around the shoulder. Saves you time crafting. Yes, so in this version of the game, we do get an ether pick, by the way, for that, so we can now mine these all together. And I think the game's probably back to explain it for us. Ah, indeed it does. Ether deposits. So on the bottom shoulder, you can actually use an ether pick to mine actual gems for the deposits, not just crystals. If you exhausted a given deposit, check back after a while. And if you power up the ether pick, you'll be able to get higher ranked gems. So right now, instead of normally you'd get crystals, when we mine this, yeah, you just straight up get a gem. Arts heal 2. Pretty good, especially for Kino. Poison defense and HP up 3. Probably pretty good for Melia. In fact, why not go ahead and add some of these? So I can go ahead and add HP up, go ahead and get Melia's defense up, and then we'll add an arts heal. For my controller's dying, and that happened in the last episode during the cutscene, which kind of stinks, but I guess it happens. And we'll leave everyone be. I do want to give them their little outfits here, since we have them here. There we go, sweet. And they only have 2 slots, so they're pretty simple and straightforward in terms of looks. Now everyone's set. Yeah, so we can mine crystals pretty much everywhere and be good to go. I do want to talk about the Bionic Shoulder a bit, and we're going to be fighting some enemies as we head along, just so we can try to level up as much as possible. So while we're fighting and things like that, we're just going to talk a little bit about the Bionic Shoulder. So the Bionic Shoulder is actually a unused area from the original base game. So way back in like 2010 when this game first came out originally on the Wii. The Bionic Shoulder was an area that was in the code of the game. It just wasn't used. So it was probably planned to have been used later on in development. Of course, it never happened in the base game, as you see. And so they brought it back for the main adventure, which, you know, pretty cool anyway. So, and now we get to kind of explore the whole area. It's a pretty big area, of course. It's not that big, all things considered. But it still is pretty big, and we're doing actually a lot of damage, and the EXP is not, is pretty good as well. Let's see, I think now that we've leveled up we really haven't leveled up that much. I want to fight some more of these guys, because you guys remember there was that unique monster that was not too far from here that I do want to take care of when we get the chance as we walk back by, so... let me fight a couple more of these enemies. We've already got a topple. We'll get another topple. Daze and topple arts, of course, work wonders here. Because, well, a lot of these enemies are... well, we don't have chain attacks, of course, so we can't, like, topple lock and things like that. So, luckily, I think the AI ends up working a little bit better for some reason. And I couldn't tell you why that is, but... also, a key item over there. I'm not going to pick that up yet, because I'll, of course, wait till the quest that we normally would take it on at is, of course, available. We haven't leveled up at all, actually, and this guy is level 63, so a bit higher level than I would like. But we're going to take him on anyway. What the heck? I think we can take care of him. Of course, the unique monster music hasn't changed one bit. I think he's immune to topple. Or no, he just blocked it. So I want to fight this guy, hopefully. Shulk is can revive him, but that's not good. Let's encourage there. This may have been a bad idea. It maybe should have had Kino here. Are you going to run from the first fight? I see. Looks like. Let's get regeneration up, because this isn't looking good. I'm going to have to use Melia as a healer here. I need reflection as well, because Melia is drawing too much aggro. This fight is going to be a little bit rough, I think. Nene, you can't be going down either. Let's... Oh, my controller is not working now. What the heck? Let's... Oh, and there I go. Think I might have to run. Yeah, let's get get out of here. This is not working as well as I thought. Alright, we're like 2 episodes in and we're already running from a unique monster. This is great. I said I wouldn't use casual mode, and I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to replace Kino with Nene. I think I still want Nene in to draw aggro, so I may actually switch out Melia for a little bit, which is funny because this is basically like her story, but whatever. So let's try this again. This time with me fighting a Shulk. I just feel a little more comfortable fighting, I think, with Shulk anyway. And with our dedicated healer now, who doesn't have a lot of health. Not who I wanted to fight. Let's do this. And a backslash. Just get this battle started. Hopefully this goes a little bit better. Removes all enemy buffs, inflicts bleed. I don't think I need this yet, so we're gonna save it for a little bit later. Shadow Eye, please. Kino, there's no way you can be drawing aggro, buddy. Like, you have like almost no attacks. I was about to say, I need you drawing aggro like super bad right now. Physical defense down, beautiful. I'm suffering from break. Let's get a Daze going. Daze is always going to work really well. Now, of course, we don't have any way of doing a chain attack or anything like that, like we saw last episode. So, filling up that gauge does nothing for us other than pretty much. Well, it literally does nothing for us other than just helps us revive fallen party members. Missing some attacks, I see. Mostly because Kino and Nene are a little underleveled, which is fine. I think Shulk can do most of the damage. And I'm dead. Alright, sweet. Beautiful. I need to heal myself pretty much immediately. Let's use a Manana Buster here. If this doesn't go well, I will cut back once I've grinded up levels a little bit, and I'll come back and try this fight again, because maybe I walked in here thinking I could do this one. In reality, I probably can't. Kino, I really need you to be healing folks right now. Not me. If I can just avoid using arts for a moment. Nene can... okay, not great. Nene, Kino... Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not going well at all. I need to heal round is good. Okay, sweet. There we go. This fight might be going better than I thought then. Trying to commentate during this is very difficult. Kino. Gonna show more power? Is that what she just told me? Uh-oh. I did the wrong heal. Uh-oh. If I go down here, it's game over. Oh, and I can't revive him now. Uh-oh. This is not going well. This is really not going well. This is it, isn't it? I'm about to die. I need Nene to stay healed. I'm not going to use arts here. I think we can survive this if we're careful. Maybe? Okay, no, I think Shulk's about to go. Yep, and that was it. I'll be grinding for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've rejoined the fight after leveling up just a little bit, and this fight already seemingly is going much, much easier. We've had no deaths so far. I'm going to have to heal Shulk here, because Nene's having a hard time doing it, obviously. Try to get the aggro off Shulk here if I can, though we're doing fine if not. Well, I tried to get a break off. That didn't happen. Oh, and I didn't get the break, so that doesn't work. I used it too early. Whoops. Let's encourage here. Oh god, did they summon these Bunnibs? or bunnets or whatever. Okay, this went bad real fast. Okay, I'm just gonna start spamming arts until hopefully we get the kill. Oh, we are so close. Alright, we are so close. Come on. Please? Please? There we go. Alright, sweet. Okay. Kino. Thank you. Somehow I'm having to run from level 60 bunnets right now. I think he spawned more of them, and now they're attacking me, and I just didn't have a chance to recover. Okay. Whew. Or they all respawn. Jeez. And it just happened at the worst possible time. Got a massive chest from it, though. Not too No, do not fight. I want to open the treasure chest. And we get another official staff. Probably better than the one we just bought, funny enough. And a friend Shelterer O. Which is better probably than what Nene has right now. And a tough bunnet wood. Or do I just take all and move on? Alright, sweet. Now that that's over, we can continue to move on. This episode is mostly going to be story-based progress. Nothing in the way of side questing and stuff like that, though. Of course, as I say that, we're going to be seeing a ton of side questy type stuff open up. Like I said, a lot of quests have opened up and stuff, and we're about to see something else that's going to be a big side quest that we'll be taking care of throughout the entire adventure. But even though we'll be seeing it and I'll be making note of it, we're not going to take care of any of that right now. Instead, I want to take care of as much story as I possibly can while we're here. And I'm going to go ahead and say this now. You're going to want to do a lot of fighting during this playthrough. There's not a lot of chances to level up. You don't have to level up that much throughout the adventure, but you want to do so frequently, because you're going to be fighting a lot of unique monsters, and you're going to be able to, of course, take care of them if possible. In order to do that, you actually have to be able to, well, take care of them. That was a waste for Shulk. Whoops. Let's just finish this guy off. More than likely, if it becomes too big of an issue, I'll try to fight every enemy that I see. This is not something that I did in the base game unless I had to. I may start cutting fights out, but it just depends. For me, everywhere. All sorts of enemies that we can take care of. Acid Upa, he's attracted to ether attacks. And I'll see if you guys kind of like that style. If you'd rather see me fight enemies more often. I don't expect that would be the case. I mean, I guess you never know, but I probably will end up just cutting fights out because it can be a long time in these. I don't want these videos to be too long if possible. I like to keep them on the shorter side if I can. Alright, but let's walk right over here, and one of those side questy type deals is right in front of us. So it's the Cragmaw Caverns, and we have a Napalm we can speak to. Meh. Before friends pass here, pleased to hear story. It's an ordeal in our immediate future. Meh, gratitude for stopping in tracks. What is matter? Matter is a bit complicated, to be frank. If we can help, we would like to do so. Meh? Although we pretty much only just arrived here, so if it's directions you need, we might not be the ones to ask. The issue is not about where to go, actually it's about tracking down friends. They get lost? They're not lost, no. They scatter to designated locations to perform orderly land survey. What point of that? Measuring relative and absolute elevation of terrain, plot distance, and other such. Oh no, completely forgot to do mandatory self-intro. Qualified, certified, satisfaction, guarantified. I think that's how you say that. Pond Inspector 10-2 is name. Survey new lands is game. Pleased to meet you, 10-2. I'm Shulk, and these are Melia, Nene, and Kino. Pleasure all belong to 10-2. My curiosity is piqued. Why not ask what a Pond Inspector is? Question is extremely well timed. Pond Spectre is name of elite unit of Napon surveyors, and Tentu is one. Napon from Frontier Village, surely hear Pond Spectre name said in tone of rev at least once or twice. Sister Pond, have any clue? Then I guess Datapon might know. Ugh, things worse than Tentu thought. Long period of suspended activity was disastrous for brand recognition. Meh, no, tribulation is only opportunity in full body costume. Go on, Tentu. Have to put best foot forward. Tentu and other Pond Spectres actually come to Bionic Shoulder to conduct full and complete survey. But Chief 1-1, who is brigade leader, forgot to inform of rendezvous point, so let Tentu finish own assignment. Looks like up creek without paddle. Expect all Pond Spectres in same boat. Tentu thinks should probably go look for teammates, but with monsters carpeting land, probably even veteran Pond Spectre like Tentu have hard time. Apart from yourself, how many members does your team number? Nice, round 11. That's not a round number, but whatever. 11, I see. This is a vast land, so searching by yourself certainly seems dangerous. Do you know where your callings have gone? Tend to have a couple thinklings. 2 Pond Spectres can probably find. Then maybe have clues for other whereabouts. Alright, things. Then we go search for first 2. Now wait single minute, Kino. Still plenty of important business we attending to. Don't you not get underfoot, promise. Friends look strong, so thought maybe can go with. That way, if Pond Spectres somewhere along travel path can help out each other out. Is good plan, or what? What do you think, Melia? Do we really need to ask Shulk? We can help you look for your Pond Spectre friends. Should really be Miss Melia saying that. Really? Oh boy. Tear ducts of Tentu swelling with joy. Or welling with joy. Thank you, friends. Can you tell us, to the best of your knowledge, where you would expect your other colleagues to be? One was in charge of the area between crossroads on the way to Companion Cape, all the way to Nethris Necropolis. That one is a bit coward, so Tentu not sure he'd do survey job properly. Other one was assigned to area past Cragmaw Caverns, stretching from lake on left east side up Pilar Knoll. Might have a case of screamy abdibs at unexpected circumstance, so Tentu would like to put mind at ease. At lest friends think Tentu is some kind of freeloader, let reassure when push come to shove, Tentu shove. I feel better already. Thank you, Tentu. But of course, Tentu most grateful too. That is going to get annoying. Oh my goodness. But we got a Pond Spectre Unite, so blue team, Tentu. And I imagine we're probably going to get some kind of tutorial about these guys here in just a moment. And did we do? Pond Spectre enabled attacks. The Pond Spectres are an elite band of surveyors from Frontier Village, split between red, blue, and yellow teams. If you can befriend members of all 3 teams, Shulk and his friends will gain access to a new kind of special attack, so try to seek them out whenever possible. So, yeah, we're going to get a new attack if we find someone from each team. The full Pond Spectre Brigade numbers 12 members. When you recruit one, they may tip you off to the location of others. Locations you've heard of are marked on your map with this little marker. Pond Spectres on the Bionic Shoulder have issues they struggle with. Resolve those issues to gain their help in your quest. In the collectibles section of the main menu, you can access the Pond Spectre report to learn more about the Pond Spectres you have befriended up until that point. Alright, now, of course, if I open my map, we can see the location of 2 Pond Spectres, and they're pretty close, all things considered. However, like I said, we're going to just continue to move on with the main story. We'll be coming back for them a little bit later. It's not going to be that long, I promise. And it's going to put me a bit of a disadvantage. You can see one literally directly ahead of us, but I'm going to ignore him for the time being. It's going to put me at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I want to get through as much of the story in this episode as possible. So, like I said, we'll be waiting for just a little bit longer to meet with these guys.
Alcamoth.
You okay?
Miss Melly, what's wrong? Is tummy hurty?
No, nothing like that. I'm just remembering what we heard at Companion's Cape. I have been mistaken in my thinking. The war is over and peace has been restored. We are rebuilding, slowly but steadily. I'd thought that with peace came happiness. Indeed, that even here, people would embrace it with open arms. But the reality is different.
The wounds have not yet fully healed.
Quite. Those who lost their home. Those seeking the light. Those who bear grudges. Though joy for them is still scarce, I thought only of me.
But you didn't. Not at all. The High Entier of Colony 9. Actually, everyone who remained. You worked hard for them. You, Dunban, and Atharon led by example. Just so that others could smile.
Yes, keep on happy, Hat. Kino lustade på en mamapon, but still full of bounce.
Kino.
Exactly. Before, Kino cried every day. Did not even want to go potty alone. Sis? Why you bring that up? That's completely irrelevant to discussion. Embarrass Kino not cheer up, Miss Melly. Agree to disagree. Anyway, cannot abandon hope. Dadapon's words.
Hope.
To become the hope of the High Entier is a fate that you choose for yourself. As long as you remember this, it is certain that you will be worthy of that name.
You are the hope of the High Entier. You will not transform into a Telethia. Even after the Bionis has reawakened, you can still succeed the Imperial line. You have the power to end our suffering.
Friends, thank you. I think I can finally see now what my role here is. Onwards to Alcamoth.
We're going to see a lot of cutscenes like that, and to be honest, I think those are some of my favorites. Those little flashbacks. I mean, this is Melia's story after all. Oh, by the way, we can see the Pawn Specters up at the top of the screen, and while we're in the menu, we have a Pawn Specter report that we can always look to, and we've heard of two of them, at least their location, but Tentu we know of already. He has 18 years of experience.
We measure, find treasure, Pawn Spectre till we die.
Oh, and there's his voice actor, I guess. You can press A and it'll pop up. And the Collectopedia is back, so the Bionis Shoulder has a couple of things to collect. We already have some of them. I won't be filling this out for a long while, so just prepare for that. Anyway, moving on. We are not done here quite yet. There are a couple of things I want to take care of while we're out here. Cinnabar Plateau is a location that we now have on our map. These Leg Ardun, for example, are a little bit stronger than we are. And there is an enemy that I'm looking for somewhere in this area that I want to try to take care of. And I think that's him up there. Pawn Specter's assistance. So using Pawn Specters in battle. I was not ready for this. Our Pawn Specters will jump in to help Shulk and his friends on their own initiative. Each Pawn Specter has a signature move, healing the party, debuffing the enemies, and so on. Red team members have offensive signature moves. Blue team members mostly have a healing signature move, though not all of them. And yellow team members have a debuffing signature move. If you perform well in battle, start affinity, burst affinity, etc., and pressing B at the right time, Pawn Specters may enter a state of high tension. Pawn Specters in a state of high tension will join the battle with all their strength and no slacking off. High tension will wear off with time, returning to a usual state. So, if you look around, there's one of the Pawn Specters joining us in battle. He'll occasionally randomly heal the party, I believe. I don't remember his exact move. I'll have to point that out here in a moment. But they all have a random little effect that they can add to the party, which helps us out quite a bit. And he'll do just little bits of damage here and there. Of course, not a lot. He's like, you see, we're doing like 2,000. He does like 209. So it's nothing that really changed the tide of battle, at least with one of them. Now, you add all of them in, and it's like you've added a whole other party member to the battling, which is pretty nice. And I hope that, okay, that guy way up there is not fighting us. I saw the shadow and I got scared. hopefully, yeah, there we go. Oh, and the Mamora, who I was not prepared to fight, but I guess here we go. All right, there we go. Sweet. We can keep going. I don't know why Kino's drawing so much freaking aggro, though. That's kind of crazy. And he just, I guess you all just follow us around. All right, sure. Yeah, Highborn Alexandria is another unique monster, and I want to take care of him, but, well, let me fail that real quick. All right. Highborn Alexandria. You know what? Let's just do it. What the heck? All right, let's do this. I think we've got it. I think we can take care of it. I don't know what kind of spike damage it has, and I know I said I'd be cutting out some fights. And ooh, I'm glad we grabbed that landmark right before we started that, or right as we started that fight. We'd have gone a long way back had we not. Break. Can I get the topple? Come on. All right, sweet. We can also get a daze going, or not. I don't know what that spike is. But it's not doing me any favors. Maybe Melia, could you draw the aggro for a moment? Okay, I don't think I need Kino just to really draw, or not draw aggro, but help me with aggro. I need another break. Topple. Oh, I got the days off. Sweet. Oh. Are you kidding me? I'll be right back. Alright, I switched up the party a little bit. It's still not entirely helping out, and I even moved to casual mode just to see if we could take this guy out. I'll move back pretty quickly, but I know we can take this guy out at this level. It's just, here we go. Jeez, I know you can take him out at this low of a level. I'm just not that good at this game. I just needed new weapons for the entire party. Okay. Let's go to options. Turn that off. And yes, I would like to apply that to everything. Okay. I was just sick and tired of fighting that guy. I've been here for a while fighting. It's... Oh, geez. I don't know why I couldn't seem to take care of that guy. But anyway, moving on with the story now that it's been a fiasco, let me tell you. It went from... By the way, like, from what you saw maybe just 5 or 10 minutes ago on video to what you're seeing now, it's like 2 totally separate days. Like, my controllers died, and then I went to move to another controller, but the Joy-Con drift was so bad that I couldn't, and so now I'm here recording on a different day, and... Oh, it's a whole mess. So I was just ready to move on. We just have more story to get to right now. Of course, taking care of some unique monsters along the way and things like that. Let's see if we can focus our efforts, guys. I had to switch up the party because, honestly, if you ever have Shulk and Melia together, it's typically not good unless you're, like, higher leveled, or... I just haven't got the strategy yet for how I want to approach this. I don't know, I had certain groups that I liked strategizing with, if that makes sense. Oh, okay. Oh, man, we got to level up. Should have fought these guys. Get a break, please. Heal Kino, because he's our healing arts character. There we go. You got a full party heal there. Okay. Well, not a Buster. Whoa. Satoral Volve. This ain't Satoral anymore, buddy. Uh-oh. More enemies. Lord, at this point, I might as well cut to the end of this. You know what? We've been here for so long. There's a lot of enemies here. I'll just meet you guys when we've finished fighting. And there goes Nene. Okay. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Do not see me. Want the chest? Okay. Phew, okay. Now we're ready to continue forward along the main path. Heading towards Alcamoth. Could head up the hill here. Might have to take out these wolves. I want to sneak by. Oh, I can. Sweet. Oh, and you've all seen me. Can I run? Okay, nowhere to run. I just wanted the gems, please. I don't think we can take you all on. All right, whatever. I'll meet you guys when we're done fighting. All right, there we go. Somehow we survived all that. Getting a lot of weapons and things like that to use. I just want some of these. Bleed attack 2. Bleed attack 3. Seed Bammer. And agility up 2. Definitely putting agility up on probably Shulk or something. Let's go ahead and sort through some of our equipment because we're getting some more things here. And this is all better for her. Friend Shelterer O. Right? Yeah, it's better than what she already has. Bleed damage from auto attacks. I actually don't hate that, but I'd rather her use arts to recover HP. Shulk is definitely going to be, we can give him agility up 2 and bleed attack 3. Melia doesn't really use auto attacks, so we'll, I'll go ahead and give him the Seed Banner, but no gem for it. And then Melia, official staff, popular staff, auto attack minimum is down, but auto attack up is higher. So she already has. The Wisdom Rod, she'll lose that HP up though, but she has a lot of attack, boosted attack, and more ether defense. I just never like going without gems, so we'll give her this, and actually I may give her. I'll just go ahead and give it to her. What the heck? And then Kino, you'll have to just go without for now. All right, sweet. Okay, moving on. Let's hop down here and continue forward. I think we should get a landmark here. Yeah, there we go. So now I don't have to worry about dying anymore. Jeez. But, however, the ruined caves here do have one more. You can see him down over there. Unique monster that I want to take care of. Sadly, this guy is higher leveled than even what I would like. Nope. And looks like grotesque DMS metabolism, physical protection up. Alright, looks like we're doing this. Removes all buffs. Oh, and inflicts bleed. I like that. So that physical protection, gone. How hard of a time are we going to have with this? Doesn't have a spike, which I think is helping us out quite a bit. Daze, another daze. Monado Buster is going to be great here. Then we might have a lot easier time with this one, I'm not going to lie. This thing does look pretty freaking creepy, though. Like, oh my goodness. You forget how awful the spiders look in this game. If you have arachnophobia, don't... Maybe, don't play this game. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. Oh, and... Kino, please. Break. Oh, I didn't get the break. Uh-oh. Okay, not a great time. Now I have to run, don't I? That went way worse than I thought. Okay, we're almost done with this fight somehow. Moving the party around somehow helped. Devour preparation scares me quite a lot. Strength up. Sealbind, and there we go.
No enemy can stand against us when we bring our might to bear.
That's because you're both pretty sturdily built.
Huh?
Huh? Why the cold stairs? Wait, is there an enemy behind me?
What? I love all the new quotes in this game. It's so much fun. Wrong button. I don't know what all the O's and S's mean for all the equipment that we're getting. But like for example, Shelter Friend O, Madcap S. This is way better than what she has right now. I have a Arts Seal 2 on there, and honestly, I'll probably give her the bleed attack that Melia has. She's probably better for it. And then no, that's still the best Kino has. All right. I can also grab these gems. Poison attack, be good for Melia. Another poison attack. Once again, wrong button. Not party. Let's add these. I'll try to add these just as we go because it just makes more sense to do it that way. I mean, she can do a lot of poison attack damage. She has a poison art added onto her thing there, so we'll let her go. There's a Pond Spectre right over there that we can get. You can see him through the wall. Of course, like I said, we'll be leaving it for a little bit later. I want to get through more story, and cutting all these fights out is kind of part of that, because I don't want this video to go on forever, though. At this point, I have no idea how long this video is. It's hard to gauge at this point, like where we're sitting in terms of how long this video is. It could be very long, honestly. Level it up again, sweet. Now let me. Oh, I just left that by accident. First time I've ever done that, I think. Now let's turn that off, please. I don't want that on actually for the entire game, please. I would like to do it somewhat legitly. Just certain fights I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to grind for, because I'm also in like a pretty, I mean, not a strict time schedule, but like these videos take a while to record. Like if it were any other game that like in a single episode didn't take probably over an hour to record on most days, I would be more willing to grind a little bit and take on some enemies. But in this case, it's a little bit more annoying, I guess you could say. It's just like, not that I don't enjoy necessarily like just going out and bashing up some enemies. It's not that at all. It's just like when I have a set of videos in mind, like especially like specifically on the day that I'm recording this episode, like I have some things, other things that I need to attend to, and I also have a certain amount of videos that I need to record, and so I typically try to take care of that as quickly as possible. How did I know? Jungle Quadwing. Okay, first of all, you're like supposed to be in the jungle. Why are you here? Alright, already not looking good for us. There we go. Did he resist the topple? Or did it cancel it? Because I don't know what's happening. Oh geez. Okay. There's a lot of chaos going on. I can't focus and talk at the same time. This gets very difficult to do. I'll see you guys at the end of this fight. Might actually get out of this okay. Back a little earlier than I thought I would be. All my allies are dead, which is not great, but these guys having a hard time doing a lot of damage. It's just gonna be who dies first here. And it's gonna be you, buddy. Yeah, telling me about a close one. Jeez. Goodness gracious, that was horrible. Oh my gosh, why are these enemies kicking our tail right now? Alright, we're finally here though. Jeez. It's perfect time to just start walking. Whisperwind Crossing. Over this cliff edge. Don't fall. That would be very bad if you did. You're not coming back if you do. And you're not making it back to Colony 9 either, so Shulk, if you want Fiora to be waiting, if you want to see Fiora waiting on you when you get home, I suggest you don't look down as I look down. But you can see there's a marking on our map that looks like two little faces just up ahead, and I actually want to walk over and look at that. Now, we've passed some of these before on our adventures so far. We're only like 2 episodes in to this like side portion of the adventure. I think I want to avoid this guy though. No, he's just a regular Rogel. We should be fine to creep by on this side, perhaps. I may end up having to fight him if he sees me. And he does. Alright, I'll finish that thought in a second. Whoa! You gotta be careful, because there are holes in the pillars. There are holes in the walkway of the pillar. You can fall through them if you're not careful. Just like I did. I'll meet you guys back over there. Yeah, so on the inside, you can very easily fall down if you're not careful. I'm going to walk around the other side. This guy doesn't look at me. I don't want to fight you right now. I will gladly take away. But this is a quiet moment. I'm not sure if the game gave us a tutorial on these at all. It's about to, I guess. Get to know each other in quiet moments. Investigate this icon to view the corresponding quiet moment. If you don't already meet the conditions for viewing a given scene, feel free to come back to it when you do. Any quiet moments you investigated will be added to a list found under quiet moments in the menu's collectible section. You can also use it to check out the conditions for viewing each event. So this is A Life Without Visions. All you need is Shulk and Melia in the party.
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye? Wow. What a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Being able to see it from here, it's enough to make me tense up. In all honesty, it's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land. And then, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting. Were we really actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well. I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design, but to give the freedom to choose. To all beings that call this world home.
Freedom to choose, huh? What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out. They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It's just as you say. To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear. That is how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my foolishness. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's It's nothing.
To lack clear-cut answers is hardly a sin, but a sin it would be to cease searching for those answers altogether. For the High Entier who live on in this land. Nay, not only the High Entier, for the sake of all the people of this world, that they may decide the future as equals. That is the vision I choose to guide me. That is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand. After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
That was nice. All right, and so those quiet moments, they basically replace the heart-to-hearts of the main game. In short, because they're Sultan Arsil Island. Haven't we been here before? I believe so. Funny enough, Sultan Arsil Island is a place. No, it's definitely a place we've been before. I don't know why I'm asking like it's a hypothetical question. We've definitely been here before. Anyway, back to my thoughts though. There's an ether deposit somewhere I can mine. It's over there. I kind of want to get to it, to be honest. And due to there not being nearly as many, though there are quite a few, due to there, though, not being quite as many, the game instead has them all entirely voice acted, which is quite nice. And I think that's everything I want to see on this island, other than what's up top here. Yeah, so let's head on up. If we get any more fights for the rest of this episode, I'll be sure to cut them out. Mostly because I don't want this video to drag on for like a freaking hour or something. And I feel like it's already quite long, or I'll end up running away. We're at the level basically where I want to be right about now. I don't want to be too over leveled. In fact, most of the enemies that we see, I do want to fight on a pretty one-to-one basis. And I don't want to get too far ahead now that we fought those unique monsters or anything, though it can be nice at times.
Why would all those Telethia be gathering here in one place?
Transporter, over here!
Huh?
What is it?
The transporter is running.
So it is.
But how?
Maybe somebody activated it.
In any case, we can't afford to dally here.
Agreed. Let's go.
Alright, well you heard him. Let's step into the transporter. Let's head back to a familiar place. I like how the music is the air sea music out here when you step on the Sultan Arsil Island. It's very nice. We're gonna landmark the main entrance. And guys, welcome back to Alcamoth. It's been a long time. And well, it's not in great shape.
It's good to be back.
Home of Miss Melly needs some weeding. Housekeeping been slacking off.
Very true. We'll have our work cut out for us. What is it?
Look up there.
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Does that really explain this?
It could do.
That Fog King creature. Is it from...
It's a possibility.
In that case, it may well be lurking nearby. Let's stay together and keep a close lookout.
King of Fog not scary to Kino. Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye-bye! Gotcha! Little joke there. Nine, big meanie! Mama?
A child's voice. Where?
Up there!
All right, well, we have absolutely no time to waste. Sorry, Pawn Spectre. I will be back for you later. They are right, though, that Alcamoth does need a little bit of weeding, and, of course, the music here is a bit different. I do want to point out one thing, though. I'm sorry if I open my map. We can actually warp in here. It's great. I love it. It's incredible. However, we do need to run up here and figure out what the heck's going on up here, because, of course, child screaming, and, of course, the music doesn't make it any better. So, let's run up here right in the midst of midnight to a place we know is quite familiar and see what's going on.
Over there!
The child is in danger. Quickly. Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan.
Ah, Miss Melia. You too, Shulk? How did you...
We can talk later.
It's covered in black fluffy mist. So that scary King of Fog?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's give it our all.
All right, so this is, quite a high-leveled enemy. Not sure we can actually take this on, but this is what will soon be, well, actually, the game will probably tell us what we're going to call these in a moment, but this song, I believe, is just called Fog King. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a special music that takes place only when you're fighting these special types of enemies that are covered in this black fog. Of course, we've already named the Fog King, I believe. At least I hope I'm not spoiling that. I don't remember now. But, yeah. Very strong enemy. Hard to take down. A lot of them are. But I want to let you guys listen to this song for a minute while we're fighting. So, take a listen.
King of Fog all cleared up.
We can only hope. Look! The rift!
It's...
Oh no! Look out!
That beam!
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
Looks like we found our Fog King.
Yes, I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
We might as well try. Nay.
Understand.
It won't work! You can't even land a scratch on it.
Mama!
Melia! Kino!
Leave to me, ye faithful of pain!
Begone!
King of fog, bright dust!
It is just as Maxis said then.
Melia! Let's pull back!
That would seem wise.
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
The Telethia will?
Well, that's what Radsum said. Though, I don't think they realize it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks a million for saving me back there.
Why were you alone in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
He get told? Pipe down, not pun obvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. But then I tripped over some rubble and,
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
Yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah. Oh, hey! My lab's over on the far end of Zen's thoroughfare. You want to come with? We can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
Not as grand as my old one, mind.
We still don't understand the Fog King, or the monster that attacked Teelan. Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Ah, you mean the Fogbeast?
Fogbeast? Is that what you've been calling them around here?
Fogbeasts always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way?
I need to clean up, else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, wait!
He's gone now.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever they please.
Huh?
He get told? He probably have it coming.
Thrice damned fools. They think to second guess the will of the divine.
A shop selling arts manuals has opened, and we can exchange art coins to level up our favorite arts. I mean, obtain art coins by defeating unique monsters and Fogbeast. Defeating a given monster for the first time will always grant an arts coin. And so for the coins we already have, we can already use them in the shop. But I think actually with that, I think this is as good a place as ever to end off the episode here. So if you guys did like the part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.